So the biggest study that we're doing on the pivot cotton at the Water Conservation Center is doing large-scale plots on plant population. There's been a lot of discussion recently on, do I plant more cotton and use that to help throttle runaway late in the year? Do I plant lower population and save a little bit of money on my cotton because it's a low input, low value crop? We're trying to do is figure out the differences. And so in 2019, what we planned is we'd have 4 different large-scale plantings of different populations, and then it would be replicated 4 times. We started with was a population of 45,000, a population of 65,000, which is the field standard here at the Water Conservation Center, and a population of 90,000, and we thought we'd go over the top and do a population of 110,000. Germination was slow and in some cases non-existent. Area-wide, there was quite a few cotton plants, cotton crops that were tilled under and replaced with late corn, which probably is a great option for a lot of folks, but it gives us something that we need to work on here at the center. We were able to keep this cotton crop, and instead of being a high-scale population study, it's now shifted to a low-scale population study. We did stand counts earlier this week, so it's right around the 10th of July we did stand counts and figured out that our germination rate was approximately 50%. We're at what I would call square. I loosely call it that because of our maturity issues. We've got some that are progressing into advanced square and some that are just approaching. If you look at my right side, this is the last row of the first replication of 90,000 seeds per acre. And you see that it's pretty dense, okay, pretty consistent, but it's missing plants. Okay, so it came up, just the germination was really low. This is our 45K, okay? So you can see that in this, and this is pretty consistent throughout, we've got a lot more skips, a lot more spaces through the plants, but the germination was similar. We're still in the 50% range. So if we were to take one take home from this, one advantage maybe to having a higher plant density is if you've got a marginal spring or a cool, wet start to summer, is you're gonna have a cotton crop still. Even if you feel like you lost part of that germination, you're gonna still have a standard population if you plant higher. Whereas in this lower population, if you're trying to save on the front, you'd really be seriously considering a replant in this. While we're looking at this, there has been rumor and some discussion about what is the minimum plant stand that I need to have in cotton to be profitable in the North Plains. Some people have voiced that if you've got 14,000 seeds, you've got 18,000 plants, something like that, you can make it go. We are roughly in the low 20s here, so 20 to 22,000 plants per acre. I'm hoping we can answer that question by the end of the year.